So, you're wondering if these pictures of Britney Spears are real. I think we know the answer to that. But you know what? This man right here can give everyone a hand. I was so fucking confused. I was like, who's sitting in the chair? And I'm like, no one's sitting in the chair. I'm like, is that man's hand? That man's hand is not that long. AI tends to do that. You want to know if something's AI, I've noticed that they add weird legs and weird hands, and they just... AI, you drunk, or your ADHD is bad. Like, you the one that drew this fucking picture, and halfway through, you're like, who's sitting in the chair? I don't know. Fuck it, they won't notice. Crazy knows crazy, motherfucker. God, like, why is there a hand there? A normal person wouldn't look for a hand, I know that. But I did. To be fair, this was like their best fucking AI deepfakes they've ever done. I'm like, somebody's been taking notes. Good, because I have like 300 fucking videos worth of this shit, bitch. Took you fucking long enough. AI, when they generate, they have a source material, right? It's like in a bunch of versions of stuff, right? A follower messaged me and said, hey, you know what this looks like? Kind of looks like this picture. Yeah, it kind of does look like this was the source thing. And also, she's missing her widow's peak. Britney Spears has a widow's peak, I notice all the fucking time. She doesn't ever have a flat hairline. There's no widow's peak. The reason that the follower said this was probably the one that sourced because she's like the same body size, same face expression. Positions are pretty similar, but the mouth for me is what gets it, but like the nose is a little bit different. But yeah, pretty much the same. What do you guys think? Kind of looks similar? Oh, and also, if the hand didn't help you, I can give you a leg too. I'll help you get a leg up here. So I was looking at this one, right? Making sure everyone's got all their fingers and hands and shit. And, there's no like random hands coming out of the fucking chair again. And then I was like, wait, where's this leg go to? Let's look a little closer. This leg is walking the opposite direction of these men. This guy's walking forward. The man behind him is also walking, should be either perpendicular to him. Whose leg is twisting like that? Like, there's no way this guy right here behind him is twisting his leg like that. AI tends to do that too. They add legs in the most random places. They're like, yeah, perspective. AI, you drunk or on drugs? Where'd you get them from? Are they good? Because you just added a leg out of nowhere. I want to be on that. This is not a big point, but the foot tattoo is not as prevalent. Yeah, you could say maybe that's the angle, but I mean, there are pictures of her foot tattoo before, and they seem, from that angle, it should be a little bit more prominent. Oh, and also she's missing her little hand tattoo. Her little hand tattoo should actually be pretty prominent right there. It's right, it should be here. We should be able to see it. Because there's multiple photos. Like when she has her hand down, you can see it prominently. So this is just upside. It's not there. I feel like you should be able to see part of her foot tattoo here. I looked at the video where she shows you the sprained ankle. I fractured my ankle during the beginning of COVID, so I have lots of experience there. One thing that kind of like sussed me out was like, I mean, mine was gnarly, but my shit looked like fucked. Like it was, like I think within the first day it was super swollen and purple. I may look for my photos, but this is hers. Well, about Britney's foot, I think hers is way more swollen looking than mine. But I'm just surprised that there's not a lot of color discoloration, because what weirded me out about my fucking foot was that the bruising went up to the high ankle, and I was like, I don't remember fucking hurting that fucking part, but okay. Anyways, I just made a quick little clip of it. You see that between frames? This little piggy was all the way home by itself, and boom, everyone came home. All these little piggies came home at the same time. No more home alone. That was a terrible fucking sprain. Or fracture, I'm not really sure. It was COVID, so I didn't go to the doctor. And like, I didn't walk for like 4 months, and the swelling didn't go down for at least a month or two. Whew. Crutches are a pain in the ass, by the way. And so I don't know, like they call an ambulance for her fake ass. Botney. Mine gave me a concussion, like a number 2 concussion. I mean, I probably should have gone to the hospital. I couldn't speak the next day, but I wasn't vomiting, and I was like, whatever, we're not vomiting. Our motto, whatever, good enough, still here. I don't know why my family listened to me. I'm like, I'm making a lot of sense even with concussion. Don't think when you go hospital. The fact that they didn't take me to the fucking hospital, I'm like, it was legitimately fucking hard to think the next day. I was in the car with a friend. They're like, hey, don't be over dramatic, okay? And I'm like, they're like, just speak normal. And I'm like, I've been trying to not worry you. Those bitches should have taken me to the fucking hospital. I don't know why they're listening to the bitch who has a concussion. I honestly thought I was going to die that day after I fell. I couldn't get up. And then in my head, I saved my dog. Stupid fucking dog. I'm holding him like this after I fall. He jumped out of my fucking hand. He's like, okay, thank you. And then he like goes to pee in front of me. And then he's like, he looks back and then he sees I'm moving. He goes, my bitch. And I'm like, he's like, ah. And he freaked the fuck out. And I was like, you didn't realize when we tumbled that I took a fall? And he was like, I had to pee. Then my friend went to go get help. My other dog is just running around in circles in front of me, like freaking the fuck out. And then everything went white. And I went, oh, fuck, this is it. The best way I could describe it is if you were in Photoshop and you turned up the exposure way high with the saturation. And I'm like, I'm so fucking scared. Imagine if I fucking died, you guys. That would have been scary. And this dog, like, is just spinning around me, probably gonna piss on me. All right, the end. You guys like this closer? Whatever, done. Good enough. Oh, like this shit. Subscribe to this shit. Let's be best friends. I don't trust you, though.